I used to believe the myth that once a chapter of your life is closed, you should never look back. But after 40 years, I realized that moving on was actually keeping me from being whole. I am on my way to Mexico City after nearly 40 years of not having gone back. Am I leaving the past behind or jump-starting my new future? Kickstarting it from my past? I don't know the answer. I just know that I must go back and retrace my steps from 40 years ago. This trip is a remembrance, honoring the past and securing a new possibility. I know that whatever happens, I will come back forever transformed, and it is a path I must take. It is a solemn and awesome, mystical journey, melding memories with possibilities. I can't wait to see what happens. You see, Mexico City was the adventure of my lifetime. It was here that I came right after college and was a place of discovery where I learned to speak Spanish fluently and to make my way in a city of 22 million people as a single woman. It's also here that I met someone, fell in love, and got married. And I have the most amazing memories of a whirlwind of the most amazing time of my life. It was glamorous, it was exciting, it was a time of self-development and revelation, and it will be very fulfilling to go back. At the same time, I'll be seeing old friends and also family that I haven't seen in 40 years. And being that I got divorced, I'm not exactly sure how well I might be received, but I do feel that it's going to go well. I'm filled with a sense of hopeful expectation and wonder and curiosity. And I can't wait to get there and experience it again, but through new eyes, through the eyes of much more experience. So come with me on this journey as I rediscover Mexico City. There's a myth that this stage of life is a winding down, but standing here, I realize that it's actually a winding back, a winding backwards, quietly reclaiming ourselves and acknowledging our paths and how they shaped who we are today. And more importantly, I have come back to myself. I am remembering the person I was, and really within myself, not a lot has changed. I thought it did, but I'm realizing that my life was perfectly in alignment then as it is now. I wouldn't change a single thing about this trip.
I'm here in Mexico City at the National Museum of Archaeology. And even though I lived in Mexico City for 3 years, a long time ago, I never came as a tourist. I came here to live. And so I never got to come see all of the sites. So I want to just share with you some of what's behind me here so you can appreciate the majesty of the Mayan culture and all that there is to see here at the Museum of Anthropology. It's definitely a must come see, so please do consider that if you make a trip to Mexico City. You don't want to miss it.
In so many ways, being back in Mexico City feels exactly like it did all those decades ago. I hardly can believe that I've left and come back, a whole different person. Lifetimes have passed, and yet it seems as though time has stood still. Coming back to Mexico, I see all of the things that really shaped my future life as a young woman. I had just graduated college, and I came to Mexico City and saw all of this glamour and high fashion. And before you knew it, I was dressing in dresses and had a short haircut, and really embraced all of the good life in Mexico City, from the food to the people, to learning the language, to the generosity of the people of Mexico. And quite honestly, coming back and seeing my family again, my in-laws again, I felt so embraced and so loved. It was just over the top in terms of an unforgettable journey. I'm so glad that I came back and that I made the effort to come back and just relive everything and reconnect and reunite with everyone that I so dearly love. So my message to myself is really just how important it is to go and do the things, even if it seems like a whim when you have this thought to go and do it. Just go and do it. You know, life is really, really short. and I wouldn't trade anything for the last 4 or 5 days that I had in Mexico City. They were unforgettable, unforgettable joy. Thank you for joining me. Mexico City profoundly shaped and influenced my view on life, the world, love, and family. I witnessed the closeness of extended family, honoring the young and the old, and I wanted to bring that into my life. So I did. I arrived a 22-year-old college student in jeans and Birkenstocks, but I left much more worldly, compassionate, and fluent in Spanish. I always felt welcomed, and I knew that I belonged. I learned to cook, dance, and most importantly, married into an amazing family. My years in Mexico City left an indelible imprint on my soul. Looking back, I see how much of who I am and how I think track back to that time and place. On this visit, I initiated deep and meaningful conversations, reestablishing and rekindling a bond that transcends time. And I met an entire generation who hadn't even been born yet when I left. Any fears I had of not being welcomed back after the divorce were unfounded. It would have been very easy to just ignore the idea of going back, but I would have missed out on this amazing opportunity. More importantly, I realized that there is nothing I would change about my life or my decisions. Looking back, everything feels actually divinely inspired and guided. And life has come full circle. What an amazing feeling. I come home with absolute certainty in knowing that taking a leap of faith renders amazing outcomes. And it has become increasingly more evident that I must do as much as humanly possible of this type of adventure, lest I miss seeing the completion of all the things I started so long ago. In fact, maybe that is what this phase of life is all about. And that is certainly a profound gift we can give ourselves. I close in deep gratitude for all the doors that are open and waiting for me just to take the first step. And I hope that this is just the beginning. Thank you so much for joining me today on my personal journey of rediscovering Mexico. I hope it offered inspiration. It certainly did inspire me to go outside of my comfort zone and all the open doors that follow.
Hola, la señora tu mamá. Hola a todos. ¿Qué zapatos vamos a comprar?